right, we're here. I'm your host, Alex.
And I'm Davi.
And this is our podcast, According to We.
Yeah, so we back at it again, According to We podcast. You already know. I'm Davi, here with the co-host, Alex. What's going on, Alex? How you doing today?
I'm pretty good. How about you,
I'm good. So I just want to talk about this trip that I just went on, and you know, when you about to go on a little mini vacay, you gotta get right. You know what I'm saying? Like the hair done, nails done, everything did. You know what I'm saying? But I went to go check out some prices to do my hair, right? And I was like, all right, you know what? I'm about to put a little weave in. You know what I'm saying? Like get some bundles. You know, some bundles. Like the top, top quality bundles.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, Davi.
And I went, and it was like 3 bundles for like $236. I said, hold on. Hold on, wait a minute. This is not even including the install. What's going on here? And part of me was like, this is about to be a weaveless trip, because who's about to pay all this money?
All right, stop there.
Just to get my hair done.
There's no way. The hair has to be done.
And I said, this is crazy. But then I really started to think about the industry and like how much Black women really do spend on their hair. I'm talking about, African Americans on the whole spend a lot of money on their hair. African Americans can spend up to like $1.2 trillion on their hair annually. Okay? That's per year. And to me, I'm thinking, all right, so if that's African Americans on a whole, like Black women's hair struggles are real. You know what I'm saying?
They're different.
So I looked into that. Come to find out, we pretty much spend majority of that, like $75 billion per year. I'm not really shocked, because when I see them girls on that like natural journey, when I say the utmost respect,
tell them.
Cause you, Alex, you part of that natural journey. So the struggle is real. I see it all the time. So I'm sure you could relate as far as like how much we're actually spending on our hair.
As I said before, it's not that the struggle is real. The struggle is different.
Okay.
And people think this is a game.
Oh,
okay? So, first off, let me piggyback off of your trip preparation. I decided, I'm not really feeling my natural hair. And so I was like, let me go get some braids done. It's been a minute since I rocked braids. And, I was out here
So what kind of braids? The single braids?
Don't play with me.
Oh, my God.
I got some box braids. Okay? And then, as I was looking at prices, sometimes I like long. Sometimes it's just mid-back. I never really like neck lengths because I don't think I look right. But anyways, I was just looking at prices, and these chicks be wildin'. Like, if you ain't know, Davi, if you ain't know, let me tell you, I couldn't even. I was looking at a lot of prices, and so it was this girl I used to go to, and when I asked her, she was like, "Oh, $250." So I'm like, okay.
But $250 for what though? Like $250 for what?
To do butt length braids, medium size.
Does this include a hair?
Nah, B. Nah. So thus, as I said, wildin'. So I'm like, all right, we're gonna have to miss this one. So I hit up my cousin or whatever, because she just got her hair done, and then the girl she went to, and I was like, all right, I'll give her a chance. She said same thing. Her prices it was like $200 for mid back length, but then it was like $250 to get butt length, and the hair was included either way. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna just do it up. I'm gonna get the $250. So, but yeah, like you gotta prepare yourself for these prices. And so to talk about my natural hair journey, the reason why I even went natural is I was rocking a perm for years, y'all, like years, faithfully. But I'm not one, like I take pride in my hair maintenance and stuff, but like styling, it wasn't really me. I'm like, my hair is straight, so it was either down or a ponytail.
Right.
And then, that ponytail started to catch up with me, so, the edges started to thin.
Oh.
Ladies, I am not one of those, okay?
Oh, okay.
We will have edges here.
Okay.
So I had to take care of that. So I started, when crochet came in, started crocheting my hair. The time I was going to my mom's hairdresser. And then one day, it wasn't even intentional. Shorty just did a little snip snap on me. And I was like, huh?
Oh!
I was like, wait, I wasn't ready.
Oh.
So then at that point, I'm like, yeah, there's no way I'm showing my hair now. Because I feel bald. So then I'm like, okay, great. So now I'm natural. So then what really created the transition for me was, because as I said, I was just getting crochet and styles done. But when I actually learned about my hair is when COVID hit. Because, everybody was locked out.
Yo, locked out ain't even a word. Like people was underground doing nails, underground doing hair.
I'm telling
the place
you.
was a ghost town.
So I'm like, at this point, I guess I have no choice but to learn. So I started watching YouTube, And guys, don't get caught up with them, okay? They could teach you the routines or whatever, good products. But at the end of the day, you have to learn your hair. Everybody's hair is different. So don't get caught up when you see shorty with the 4A type hair, and her junk hair out here looking like it's 3B. Nah, B. Everybody's hair is different, and you have to learn to love your hair. So that's all it is, And as you were talking about the spending, Black women, as you said, just on beauty products alone. And I feel like this is more targeted towards the naturals because, I felt this with my soul. But it says, it is estimated that we spend $7.5 billion annually on beauty products.
No, I believe that, though.
I need a moment of silence for that, though.
I believe that, though.
That's crazy.
I believe that, though.
$7.5 billion. Y'all, because you think, let me try this. Who the rest is $250? Huh? And all you got is a couple shampoos?
Yeah, that's crazy. I really do believe that, though. I mean, just think about it. Like, when you go and, just to even do a small makeup routine, like the investment, the brushes, the bristles, the blenders, y'all don't quote me because I don't know nothing about no makeup. So don't even hold me. Like I could probably manage a good brow, and that's about it. Everything else is just it do what it do. You feel me? And I also decided to go natural after Alex here, and my reason for going natural was stress. I used to wear a perm, and anytime things got a little bit stressful for me, all of a sudden it was snowing here.
Talk to me.
You feel me? I'll be turning and strands just be falling left and right, and I wondered if I was in a snow globe or something because I couldn't understand what was going down. And so I realized at that point when my hair was literally 3 inches long. That this couldn't work. So I started to just do protective styles. But for me, the crochet was not working for my liking. So I started just doing weaves after weaves after weaves. Of course, giving myself a break every now and then. But using products as Alex said to as far as what's good for your hair. I love tea tree oil. Tea tree oil in my hair is great. Everybody else listen. For you, just because you don't like it don't mean that other people don't like it. Why you gotta do that?
I didn't say I didn't like it. I just said it stank.
Whatever, yo. Anyway, so that's what I like to use. Please excuse Alex and her behavior today. But you find what works for you. So what I'm happy about nowadays, though, especially, and I think this is also COVID had an impact on this, is seeing more Black hair products in commercial stores.
Snaps, claps, whatever, all of that.
Let's talk about it. Big talk about it. When you used to go on CVS or Walmart, it was the little herbal essence, which
herbally damaged your hair.
Exactly. Pantene before they had their Black line. What is it? Tresemme, all these brands that never really worked with our hair, you know what I'm saying?
You had to prepare yourself to go down to the ghetto, hit up that hair store, and prepare yourself to go in there,
right? But now you can actually pull up at a Walmart, you can pull up at a CVS, you can pull up at a Target, and actually get products from not only Black owned brands, but as well as other brands that have expanded into taking care of hair of the Black.
I'm here for the
people.
Pantene Gold line. That's it right there. That's the truth.
There is some good products over there.
That's the truth.
What also I think was an interesting advancement for us as far as wearing your Black hair was the Crown Act. How dope was this that in February 2021, finally, the state that we lived in passed what's called the Crown Act. That made it illegal for businesses, anybody of any nature, to tell you you can't wear your natural hair. There were children who were told that they couldn't wear box braids in school. They couldn't wear cornrows in school. There's businesses that said, oh, you didn't look professional if you came in with your hair in a fro. Like, how crazy is that? Like, so because Becky with the good hair lays down, all of a sudden, like, she looks professional, but because my hair stands up on its own, I'm barbaric. Like, that's crazy.
And the crazy part is Becky don't even be looking good though. Like, what they talking about?
Like, we're not talking about Becky's looks right now. We're just
sorry.
talking about the crown itself.
Once again, Alex, they just need to wash their hair sometimes.
Like, Alex, I'm gonna need you to focus. Okay, right?
Sorry.
We're gonna focus right now.
Apologies.
You know, so I'm so happy that, like, now it's being accepted. Like, they're understanding, like, literally not only the skin color different, but yes, hair is different. And it doesn't matter. It doesn't change a person. It doesn't change who they are. Like, you know what I'm saying? You're black. This is how your hair is. There's black people with straight hair. There's black people with curly hair. There's black people with hair that is so curly that it can't even expand. But what makes anybody different from anybody? You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. It finally feels, you know that saying when you hear, come as you are. Like, you don't have to worry. Why should I have to think that I have a bad hair day? Because, you know, my edges ain't laid, or, you know, the product, you know, it didn't set as well as I wanted to. It doesn't mean that I'm ugly.
Or you wear a ponytail,
like,
and all of a sudden you have a bad hair day because you have a puff on your head versus your hair laying down, you know?
One day out here, and they used to be criticizing that fro. You know how much effort that took? Mm-hmm. You know how much time? Mm-hmm. Let me educate y'all real quick, okay?
Oh, God.
So, as I said, I learned how my natural hair works. Guys, it's a 2-day process. So, like, first, you got to make sure you get your products, okay? Mm-hmm. And make sure you have those mapped out. Because then you need to figure out the order in which, the condition in which your hair is in, before you can even decide how you should apply those products. Mm-hmm. All right, then, Monk, then you finally get through the wash. If you are washing your hair, please make no other plans on that day. Yeah. If you think you're about to wash your hair and go out to dinner and get all that, you's mistaken, okay? Mm-hmm. You're mistaken. And I've been natural for 5 years, okay? Mistaken.
Oh, Lord.
And don't forget it, okay? Mm-hmm. So, it just goes to show, like, finally, we're equal. Like, it's always been that we should have always been that way. But it's finally like, okay, girl, you look good. Because I remember, like, you know, it took an extra vote of confidence for you to come out and with your natural hair. And now I'm like, you know what? Even if it don't look as good as I want, I did that. Okay?
Yeah.
I did that. And then you hear somebody, you go be like, oh, I like your hair today. And be like, stop. Thank you.
But hold on.
I needed that.
I got a question for you, though, Alex, because you talk about wash day. And I feel like you don't even talk about a little bit about the process of washing. Because when that whole shenanigan you was talking to me about the other day, when you was like, oh, you can't be washing your hair like this. Like, you got to part it and then braid it. And then you got to put the shampoo in it. Make sure you be detangling the shampoo.
It's a commitment.
No, don't pull out the braids. You got to wash it out with the... Yo, I said, listen here, man.
It's a commitment.
That's why I'm so uncommitted. Like, this is why I go to the hairdresser, because I can't. I can't.
Once you become one with your hair,
all right, Sensei.
Not everybody could touch your hair. You feel me?
Oh my God.
So as I said, you just gotta, ladies, do not think you gonna wash your hair and go out to like cancel. If it's your man's, it's your girls. Tell them they need to understand. They gotta recognize it's some me time, okay? And it's not even me time you enjoy. It's just like, dang, you know your head look dusty, so you got to take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? So,
oh my God.
That's all it is.
Oh,
you know what I'm saying?
Gosh. And like, all of this to say that don't be afraid to invest in you. Like, that's your crown. That's your God-given crown. So wear it to the best of your ability. Just make sure that, like, I'm not saying for y'all to be spending $500-$600 out here on your hair.
Please don't.
Like, I feel like definitely we can do better than that. But what I'm saying is, if it means to spend a little money to make sure that your hair is healthy and thriving, that only is gonna make you better in the long run. Like, it's not gonna be it's not gonna be any disadvantages to making sure that you're actually investing in you. But I said we done here today because I gotta go. I know you gotta go. You feel me? So Once again, I'm glad y'all came to hang out with us again. And we're going to be back at it. But as we say all the time, yeah.